Hey everybody, and welcome to this special episode of Unboxing Wednesdays. This is episode 385 for comic books arriving in stores on Wednesday, March 14th, 2018. As you can see, we're in a little bit of a different setting. I'm flying solo tonight, and I've got a bit of a cold, so lots of stuff going on. Stadium Comics right now, we're in the middle of a little bit of a renovation. We're moving some things around, making the store more open and more appealing and less intimidating to walk into if you're a customer coming from outside the mall. So things are a little bit out of sorts right now, hence all of the stuff here behind me. I'm shooting in a little bit of a different location in the store, not different location outside of the store. Ricky's not here. He's abandoned us once again. He's headed out west. He took a flight out to Vancouver. He's doing a bunch of other stuff for one of his other gigs that he does. But we all look forward to having Ricky back here on Unboxing Wednesdays very soon. First, before we get to all of the awesome comics coming out today, I want to talk about a really cool pre-order opportunity that's available right now on our website, stadiumcomics.com, and that is for our first ever large-scale collaboration with Valiant Comics on the release of Shadowman #1. Shadowman #1 is coming out in April from Valiant, and we're doing an awesome variant cover with the help of Marco Delfonso once again, and this is a tribute to Batman #608, that iconic cover illustrated originally by Jim Lee. This is Marco's take on it for the Valiant universe, starring Shadowman. So we're really excited about it. It's an awesome looking cover, a great homage to that awesome Jim Lee cover, and I think you guys should all head over to stadiumcomics.com and take a look at it. And while you're over there, check out some of the other collector's packs we have up for sale right now. All kinds of awesome pre-orders available on stuff like Venom #1, which is coming out soon, DC Nation #0, Justice League No Justice, and Amazing Spider-Man 799 and 800 still have collector's packs up there for you guys to take advantage of. And there's no hotter book right now, I think, than Amazing Spider-Man. The last couple issues, this whole thing with the Red Goblin has been just setting people into a frenzy. We're seeing people in the shop we've never seen before coming in wanting to grab these Spider-Man issues. So you definitely want to get in early on 799 and 800 because I'm sure they're going to be epic. So yeah, let's get to this week's comics. First up, we've got this awesome Captain Canuck graphic novel. This is season 1 of Captain Canuck, and it's entitled Aleph. And it's so many of our creator friends contributed to this book. We've got, of course, Kalman Andrzejowski and Leonard Kirk as the main two creators on it. But we've also got artwork in here from Adam Gorham, Paris Aline. Jason Liu's got some stuff in here as well. So definitely pick this up, not only if you support Captain Canuck, but if you support friends of Stadium Comics. We've got Transformers Lost Light #16. Infidel #1. This is a new one from Image Comics with an awesome cover here by Jay Lee. The Princess and the Frog gets the Disney one-shot treatment from Joe Books. American Gods My Ainsel, issue #1 from Neil Gaiman. Mage, The Hero Denied #7. And one we're really excited about today, it is the newest in the horror line from Archie. It is Vampironica issue #1, entitled First Blood. This is the regular cover. And yes, I'm holding it in my hands. Finally, it is the Stadium Comics exclusive cover, paying tribute to the first appearance of Morbius the Vampire in Amazing Spider-Man. A classic homage tribute here by Marco Delfonso. He really knocks it out of the park with everything he does, Marco. Like, just if you compare this to the original, there's so many details in here that match up with the original first appearance of Morbius, but then Marco really makes it his own with the Archie characters. So really cool. This is still available for sale on our website at stadiumcomics.com, and of course it's available for purchase in our store today. Moving on to DC Comics. This is one we've been waiting for a long time. It is the Earth 1 original graphic novel for Green Lantern Hal Jordan. Now, this is a different take, a more modernized take on the Green Lantern origin story. These Earth 1 books are great. They stand on their own, and you don't have to know really much anything about the character going into it. It's a reimagining of their origin stories. Eternity Girl #1 from DC's Young Animal line. Here's the Eternity Girl variant cover. We've got The Flash, issue 42, new on shelves today. Batman Detective Comics 976. Here's the awesome variant cover for that book. Batgirl and the Birds of Prey #20. And a sweet variant cover by Adam Hughes. Trinity #19. Red Hood and the Outlaws #20. Wonder Woman #42. Scooby Apocalypse #23. Titans #21. The second issue of Sideways, one of the DC New Age of Heroes. Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps #40. Suicide Squad #37. Supergirl #19 with this awesome Art Germ variant. Here's the variant cover for Mr. Miracle #7. And a variant for Justice League of America #26. Action Comics #999. Last issue before the big 1000 issue. And here is the Action Comics 999 variant. Okay, moving on to Marvel, we've got a bunch more True Believers Venom books to show you. Venom is the theme for the month of March. These True Believers are awesome $1 reprints of classic issues involving famous Marvel characters. And we've got the pleasure of having Venom as March's character. So first up is Venom Shiver, issue #1. And this is the reprinting of the first issue of Daniel Way's run on Venom. Venom Carnage. This is a reprint of, I believe, Amazing Spider-Man 363. This is a story starring Venom teaming up with Spider-Man against Carnage. Doesn't get much cooler than that. And then, of course, we have this True Believers Venom Lethal Protector reprint. This is one that's going to be very popular today. I think a lot of people are going to be coming and looking for this one. We've got a second printing of The Thing, Human Torch, Marvel 2-in-1 #2. And new in stores today is Marvel 2-in-1 #4, starring Thing and Human Torch. We've got Darth Vader #13. Star Wars Thrawn #2. All new Wolverine issue 32. Weapon X #15. Doctor Strange #367. Spider-Man vs. Deadpool #29, featuring senior citizen Spider-Man and Deadpool. Ben Reilly, the Scarlet Spider #15. Astonishing X-Men #9. Old Man Logan #36. Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man #301. This is the regular cover. And here we have the variant cover, which is a tribute to New Mutants this month. And you'll see why in just a couple minutes. X-Men Blue #23. Here's another New Mutants variant cover. And here's the big reason for the New Mutants variants. We've got the New Mutants Dead Souls #1. This is illustrated by our very good friend Adam Gorham, who last was doing Rocket for Marvel, and now he's on New Mutants Dead Souls. We're really, really excited for Adam. Cover here by Ryan Stegman. Interior pages by Adam. You really want to pick up this book. It looks amazing. And I am excited for it, and I hope you guys are too. Avengers issue 684, which is part 10 of No Surrender. Very cool cover here by Mark Brooks. And a pretty cool cover here by Scotty Young as well for the variant of this book. All right, so that's it for this week's comics. Let's get to last week's question, where we asked you if you could have any award for comics, what would it be and who would the winner be? And we had some awesome answers. We'll start with Matt Murdoch, who said the award for least missed character in comics goes to Wolverine. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here today, but he'll be back with his 13 scheduled monthly titles very soon. Let's not forget, Matt Murdoch, that each of those 13 titles will ship at least twice a month, and you'll have to have annuals for each one, as well as one-shots and Wolverine Prime and Wolverine Omega and Wolverine Alpha and Wolverine, whatever. So we get it. Lots of Wolverine stuff. An award well worth it. Uncle Jesse says the award for best comic book that starts with X goes to Xena Warrior Princess? Wait, where's X-Men? You would have thought X-Men had this in the bag. You see, that's the problem with these awards programs. The books or movies us regular Joes think should win never do. The Academy always recognizes some offbeat thing that only a few folks have seen or heard of, instead of picking the meat and potato mainstream goodness that we all enjoy. It's a little bit true, isn't it? You don't really see mainstream movies breaking through at the Oscars, and sometimes it's hard to find a favorable critic for mainstream comics as well. But we can count on folks like Uncle Jesse to keep the high praise of mainstream comics going out there. Dominic Rocco says the award for comic that everyone thought that could put their kids through college with, Superman issue 75. Dominic, that's so true. I have people that still to this day, at least once a month, come into the store talking about how they have that Superman comic still in the bag and not planning to ever open it. And sometimes we have to break it to them. If I'm feeling really cruel, I'll actually go on to eBay and show them what it's currently selling for. But I try not to be that mean, and I'll generally let people down pretty gently when it comes to Superman 75. The winner for this week goes to Obi-Wan, and he says the comic book Oscar for most creative use of a single panel in a comic book goes to Van Jensen's The $6 Million Man, Fall of Man issue 3, where the entire book is in effect one long panel. This book reminded me of the kind of out-of-box thinking that went into the very first silent issue of G.I. Joe, and as a reader I was like, how is this going to work? But it did, and the results were something special. Obi-Wan, I picked your answer because, I haven't had the pleasure of reading any of that series, for the $6 Million Man, and I'm going to be picking up that Fall of Man issue 3 because I like that kind of stuff. Silent Interlude, the G.I. Joe story he refers to, where it's Snake Eyes versus Storm Shadow, is one of my favorite comic issues of all time, and I'm sure a lot of people that grew up in the 80s and 90s would feel the same way. It was awesome, it was groundbreaking, and we need more groundbreaking stuff like this in comics. So Obi-Wan, you're going into the draw, which will happen at the end of the month for the chance to win a month of Comic Boxer, and I'm going online to our distributor's website to order a copy of that comic into my store. So it's win-win today. This week's question is currently March break here in Canada. A lot of people down in the States refer to it as spring break. So all the kids are out of school, causing a ruckus in the hallways of our mall here, and certainly causing a ruckus all over North America. So spring break is a time to kick back and party with all of the dudes and dudettes in your life. People still say that, right? Dudes and dudettes. I'm being cool right now, being hip. No? Okay. So which comic characters would be in your spring break posse? For me, I think I'm going to choose Thor and any Asgardian for that matter. Have you seen how much those guys can drink? Like, I feel like they would be the best people to attend a raging kegger with, because they'd be the most entertaining. But on the negative side, now that I'm thinking of it, the beer probably wouldn't last too long. So, you got to take the pluses and the minuses, right? So who would be in your comic book themed spring break posse and why? Best answer will get entered into the draw at the end of the month for a free month of Comic Boxer. All right, everybody, that is it for this week. Thank you once again for watching. Please remember to connect with us on Facebook. That's at facebook.com/Stadium Comics. On Instagram, we're Stadium Comics. On Snapchat, we're Stadium Comics. On Pinterest, we're Stadium Comics, but we don't really use that. You can email us. You can go to our website, stadiumcomics.com. And don't forget to pick this bad boy up. It's only available through Stadium Comics. It is the Vicious Vampironica. This is the first issue. This is our exclusive cover, paying tribute to the first appearance of Morbius in Amazing Spider-Man. And check out all the other awesome stuff we have on our website. We'll see you guys all next week for episode 386. Take care. Enjoy your comics this week.